Hello, internet followers, subscribers, and watchers of my YouTube videos. It's time for another comic book editions. I think we're on number 8. Yeah. So we're gonna dive into some new comic books that I got in my comic book, adding to my collection. So this video is on the first week of December, but all these comic books I got during either Black Friday or Small Business Saturday. One of my favorite things to do is go to Small Business Saturday and go to comic book stores and go to like some small restaurants and stuff to eat and all that kind of thing. So I got different books from some different places I went to that day. So let's get into what I got. So first off, on Black Friday, I went by Docking Bay 93 in Mount Vernon, Washington. I was coming back from being at Thanksgiving with some friends over in Oak Harbor. And so I stopped in there to get some books and see what they had. And they had a thing where, by the time I got there, the sale they had was if you rolled a D20 dice, whatever the number was, that's how much percent off you got. I rolled a 4. So I got 4% off. But you know what? 4% off is better than nothing. What I got was actually some variant cover comic books, because these comic books I knew about and I wasn't able to get them at my store, but I wanted to get them anyway. So the first one is a variant cover of Daredevil and Punisher #1. It is the Street Verse by Inhyuk. Oh, I'm probably destroying that name. Inhyuk Lee. And this one is the Elektra Street Verse. So it's like streetwear, hip hop wear outfits. I got another one that has magic on it, and there's one that's She-Hulk that I'm looking for, so I'm looking for that as well. There's like 6, I think, in the run of variant covers, so I thought that was a cool one to get, so I picked that up. The other variant cover I got, I've been wanting to get because I just like the variant covers and the fact that there's some other storylines involving those some of the people that are in those variant covers. So I got the Batman Deadpool #1 with Laura Kinney Wolverine and Nightwing on the cover. Isn't that cool? I just thought it was a really cool cover, having the two of them team up, both legacy characters in their own rights, being themselves and who they are. So I thought that's a cool cover to get. And the story with them in it is super cool too. So if you haven't read the story that they're in that's in this book, you should pick that up. Okay? So that was Black Friday. So Small Business Saturday, or Small Business Support Saturday. I went to 4 comic book shops, and see, these are the comic books I got at those comic book shops. So the first comic book shop I stopped off at, of course, is Everett Comics, my home comic book store, and they were doing a 25% off everything in the shop. So I spent a little time there looking around, seeing what I wanted, see if besides comic books, if there was anything else I wanted. But I decided on some Volume 3 Wonder Woman comic books. I got number 17 of Wonder Woman. And then I got number 19 for Wonder Woman. So I do have a list of the volume 3s that I'm trying to fully flush out and get. So let's go ahead and put that number now here of what I have left to get. It's still a big chunk of it. Not too much, but a big chunk of what I need to get. So that's what I got at Everett Comics. The next place I went to was Subspace Comics. And I looked through their back issues for myself and also some stuff to get to some other people, because I have some friends that they've told me some stuff they're looking for that they need, and so I looked around in their back issues. Didn't find anything, but I did find one thing for myself. They have, well, I have to admit, they have a really great system for their variant covers. They have like a whole, 3 drawers of variant covers. So it's always cool to look through those and see what's there. But I didn't find something in the variant cover section. I found they have a section where they have new comic books they got in for their back issue session. And I found this really cool cover of Daredevil, The Man Without Fear by Frank Miller, John Marino Jr., Al Williamson, Christy Scheel, and Joe Rosen, #1. Look at that cover. It was only $3. It wasn't on sale. They didn't have a sale on Saturday. Their sale was on Friday. I missed their sale. But I still was like, you know what? I'm going to go support them. And I picked up this super cool cover. Look at that shininess. So cool. I might put this in a comic capsule, like a red one, and put it on the wall next to where I have some Funkos of Daredevil. So that was a cool one. Okay, so my next stop, I went by Phantom Zone Comics in the Alderwood Mall in Linwood. Didn't find any comic books. I got some buttons, but I don't know where those buttons went. So I had some buttons I got there. I mean, I still supported them. I didn't get comic books, but I still supported Phantom Zone as well, because another comic book store I like. All right, but then the last store I went to was Grumpy Old Man Comics and Art Gallery, and I picked up a bunch of comic books. One of them is a variant cover, and one of them is a Wonder Woman Volume 2, and one of them is, well, I'll just show you what I got. First up, I got this variant cover of She-Hulk. Jenny Frison, this is Planet She-Hulk, #1. It's Jenny Frison cover, so beautiful. They were doing a 30% off sale, I think it was, so 30% off variant cover, so I got that at a good deal. So I picked up this issue of Hawkeye. That's the Kate Bishop run of Hawkeye by Kelly Thompson. So here it is right here. And I read it too. I hadn't read it yet, but I thought I needed to read it. And I just love the cover. The two Hawkeyes. So I picked it up. That was one of the books I was looking for in my comic books. Then I picked up another Volume 3 book. This is Wonder Woman #20. Just love that cover. Different versions of Wonder Woman on it. And then last but not least, I picked up another Wonder Woman Volume 3, number 164. So I'm whittling down Volume 2 of Wonder Woman. This is number 164. So I didn't show you. So here's the Volume 3, where it's at now. It's dwindling down. But here is the amount that's left for Volume 2, guys. Look at this. Look at this number. Oh my gosh, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. We are almost there. They're out there in the world. I will find them. I'm going to some cons the next 8 months. I'll go by comic book stores in the next 8 months. We will find the rest of Volume 2. I will be so happy when it's done. I'm so excited for it to be done. Because then I'll have it all. And, well, I still need to read all of it because it's a very large stack of comic books. So, anyway, that is all for this week for my Comic Book Editions episode 8. Thanks for coming along with the ride. Leave a comment. Let me know which of the comic books I got you thought was the coolest. The covers or the storylines that you thought were neat. And, yeah, make sure you've subscribed. If you haven't, give that a go too. Always like to have more subscribers who are into my shenanigans. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And as always, remember, say it with me now, comic books are for everyone. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.